Welcome to our micro-learning channel. In this talk, we'll walk through practical project forecasting techniques that turn historical signals into defensible predictions, blending data, expert judgment, and automation. Over the next sections, you'll learn how to build baselines, quantify drivers, manage scenarios, and operationalize forecasts so your team moves from guesswork to repeatable insight. This slide shows how time series models mine past costs, hours, and milestone data to reveal trends and seasonality. We aggregate historical records, run series analysis to surface recurring cycles and hidden patterns, then produce a baseline prediction model. The output is a quick, data-backed forecast you can communicate confidently to stakeholders and use as a defensible planning baseline. Here, we link measurable inputs like scope changes, marketing spend, weather days, and commodity prices to final cost and project duration using regression analysis. The model quantifies how much each factor shifts outcomes, turning subjective assumptions into evidence. That lets teams defend contingency budgets with numbers, move beyond gut feel, and plan mitigations based on quantified impacts rather than intuition alone. When historical data is thin, structured expert judgment or the Delphi method fills the gap. Through anonymous, iterative rounds, we capture and refine tacit knowledge about client behavior, regulatory risk, and technology shifts, building consensus while avoiding bias. The result is a more reliable forecast rooted in collective expertise, especially useful where quantitative inputs are limited. This scenario planning matrix maps optimistic, most likely, and pessimistic cost and cash paths, alongside trigger thresholds and a mitigation playbook. By pre-assigning actions for early warning variances, teams can switch playbooks quickly when thresholds breach, whether that means reinvesting surplus, tightening controls, or activating contingency measures, keeping financial risk actively managed rather than reactive. Think of forecasting as a living control panel driven by weekly data integration. Actual hours, invoices, and a risk log feed, a continuous forecast model, producing ongoing feedback that shrinks variance over successive cycles. Visual dashboards turn a one-time guess into real-time insights, enabling active monitoring and progressive refinement so forecasts get steadily more accurate. Cloud-driven automation takes the heavy lifting out of forecasting by auto-cleaning ERP data, running ensemble models overnight, and pushing refreshed forecasts to mobile dashboards. That pipeline transforms manual work into real-time visibility, giving project managers a pocket-sized crystal ball for quick decisions and freeing teams to focus on strategy instead of data wrangling. A quick start pilot gets you operational fast. Pick one focus project, export last year's data, and build a time series baseline. Then add 2 scenario columns, schedule a 15-minute weekly update, and iterate until the forecast is functioning before the next sprint. This short cycle produces an actionable, predictive model ready for refinement and broader rollout.